Big Griff. It's Lucci.
Fix the station.
And we want all the smoke. We want all the smoke.
We want all the smoke.
We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. Big Griff. We want all the smoke.
Big Griff, you in the
We
building.
want all the smoke. It's Lucci.
It's Lucci.
You tuned in.
Tuned in.
All the Smoke podcast.
Every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock.
We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. Big Griff. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke. Podcast.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
It's All the Smoke podcast. I'm your host, Tad Lucci.
I'm your boy Griff.
And today, we got this young entrepreneur here, Miss Diamond. What's going on with you, Diamond?
What's up? Thank you so much for having me on your platform. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
appreciate
man.
you. We appreciate you.
Oh man, what's up, Big Griff? What you know? We doing this some new stuff we doing for real. You like our first entrepreneur? Like we really
cool.
ain't. We doing rappers and singers. We've been doing music. So I seen you doing your thing with the Bizzy baby thing, and I was like, she black, she young. I gotta get her in here on the show. I'm like, fuck that. I'm putting her on the show.
And you know what? I've been seeing Bizzy Babies as on my timeline, and when I first seen that before we even talked about having you on here, I said, "Damn, that's dope." I said, "I liked it." That, and I have been sharing it previously.
And I appreciate it
Period.
for real because it's so hard, just networking and just trying to spread the word about it. It's like I just went and did a setup, and the first thing the lady said was, "Damn, I wish I knew y'all was out here." You know, for my kid party,
Right.
for one of the guests said that for her kid party, I was like, "Yeah, we only been out here for about 120 days. Like, we super fresh."
Pushing.
Super fresh. But we did get on 41 Action News
That's hard.
last week.
That's hard.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get on every platform I can and just spread the word about Bizzy Babies.
That's
That's dope. That's
so
dope.
what made you come up with the idea? I thought the idea was dope.
So, it's a lot of companies doing this in other states. I'm from California.
Oh, okay.
So, it's people in Cali doing it, people in ATL doing it. I have just an entrepreneur mind. I'm going to see something, catch the wave, and hop on it. And that's what I did. I looked into how much it cost, saying that it was very little bit of money to begin. I already knew how to build my own website. I already knew how to make my own logo. I already knew how to do my own market and everything. I just needed something to push and something positive that I could push to the streets. And so when I saw that, I just took off on it.
That's hard. That's hard. Hey man, that is so commendable because like I said, we have been doing like the music thing, and I'm like, nah, man. First of all, we need to get some women in here, and we need to get some entrepreneurs in here because there's more to it than just the music.
Right.
That we need to be like showing the people, you know.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. And the thing about it is, like, I do have a street background. You know, I caught my very first felony at 19. So I did get that expunged and everything, got that handled. But just going through that whole process and, kind of being blackballed out of good jobs, not be able to create the revenue that I was used to, I had to get creative on how I was going to make my bread. So working this real shitty job one time, and they was paying me this little bit of money, and I started seeing how much they was making, figured out that my whole paycheck was being paid to me in one day of me working there. But I still had to come for the rest of the week, basically for free.
Yeah,
and I just realized,
definitely.
like, oh, I'm a slave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and get on out of here so I can create my own revenue. Let me write my own check. Let me be in control of how much money I'm making.
That's hard.
And so that's really what pushes me to entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing the same thing. That's what I do too. I do a little bit of everything. I got the radio station. I got a recording studio. I make T-shirts. I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Commercials, everything. And when I see other people doing the same thing, especially being a female, you know what I'm saying? I pull up on them like, hey man, you doing your shit. You know what I mean?
See, my dad, his name was J-Rock. He got killed a few years ago. He was a part of this group called the Heavyweights. And when he got killed, and now my little brother left on me and my mom's, hands, I got to figure out how to show him what he's supposed to be doing.
Damn, J-Rock your daddy?
Yeah, that's my pops.
Damn.
He was a hustler.
You know J-Rock is?
I think
I know. I've been knowing J-Rock forever. J-Rock like my OG partner. Like he was like, I ain't gonna even lie. But besides him and Ghetto Chaos, like they was the first rap group out of Kansas City, Kansas, bro. I swear to God, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal Entertainment. That's
It was the first, bro.
Also, J Rock was part of the Arsenal camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know J Rock now.
the
Okay,
heavyweights.
yeah, in the heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I had talked to J Rock. I always used to call him, man. I got his number on my phone right now. I always call him, man.
22160.
He always used to give me good advice, and you know, when he was going through his ordeal, because he had kidney failure.
Yeah, he was on dialysis.
Yeah, we was talking about that, and he was kind of like it was the end of the world then, and I was like,
Yeah.
bro, let's get back to getting on that stage, and you know what I'm saying, and do what you like to do. Don't let that be, you know what I'm saying, don't get you down. And he was kind of down about that.
Yeah, you know, I confided in my pops about that a lot. You know, like me and him, we were very close, especially right before he died. We had started doing some business together, some other shit. And and like literally the night he died, I had just took a trip to Cali. And I had came back in and they was fucking with me at the airport. And I called him like, okay, so look, I'm going to need you to come pick me up from the jail. Just come on up here because they on some bullshit. But they ended up letting me go or whatever. And I went home and he called me. It was like 11:30, like literally right before he got killed. And I was vacuuming, and I'm like, hello? He like, you good? I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'm at home cleaning up. He like, all right. And he was like, well, make sure you come through tomorrow to get this bread. I was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Got off the phone, last conversation I had with him. You know, but it is just like the best memory too, though, because what was he doing? He was checking on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just always, you know, my caretaker.
He was a good dude, too, man.
I know J Rock now. I know
believe
what you're talking about.
when I heard that happened to him, because he was really a soft-spoken dude. Like, he just was about his bread, though.
That's all he was about. That's all he was about.
And he used to be on me tough, too. He used to be like, Taboo, you need to push your shit more, you know, because with the music, you know, I always kind of drag my feet, you know what I'm saying? But he used to be like, bro, if you want it, you gotta stay on it, you know what I'm saying? And he kept coming, like, as old as he was, he still was pushing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jay was a hustler.
Yeah, them is legends.
So
yeah, they started it.
Yeah, they started that. Yeah, Ghetto Chaos. Yeah, Arsenal, all them is legends.
Them was like the first people
the
that
first
ever
ones.
do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, wasn't nobody really rapping, you know, when him and Bird was doing that.
Yeah, Joker. Yeah, Bird. That's Unc. Much love to him.
That's crazy. But back to you though.
Yeah,
and your business.
So yeah, I got the hustle from my pops and my mom. My mom, she's a business owner. She has a catering company. Oh, okay. So it's just in my blood.
My daughter just started one too.
Yeah, it's great money in it. She does it for Montessori schools. So that's what mom does. And she just, you know, my parents just inspired me to be an entrepreneur. I just started a nonprofit organization called Playhouse Visions. We just did our first event. Basically what I do is reach out to the youth, teach them how to write goal lists, teach them how to make vision boards, get them to start putting down goals and really obtaining these things, you know. And I really want to get to, you know, that 16, 18 age group when they getting ready to, you know, take them SATs, ACTs, getting ready for college and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get our black people focused.
It is
you
too.
know? And so that's really what my nonprofit is for.
Hey man, that's dope. Damn.
So how is the Bizzy Baby business doing? Is it doing good?
Bizzy Babies is booming. Bizzy Babies is busy, baby.
Yeah. I've been seeing you. Like I've been seeing. When I'm looking at my thing, I'm like, boy, she is moving and grooving.
Man, I watched her from the beginning. I was watching her from the beginning when y'all went and got the trailer and painted it.
Did you see me? Let me tell you about that though. Literally, like this is how I have to tell people about the vision boards, because everything I put on my vision board always come to life. It'd be scary. Like my house, they literally called me. It was like, you can go pick out any house. I'm like, well, how much down? They like 0 down. Right. Like, oh, okay. So this board really working. So with the trailer, the night before my very first delivery, I didn't know how I was going to get my shit to the delivery. Right. I had a truck, and I was like, okay, I'm going to just have to put everything in the truck, all else fails. But I have to go to this delivery. My homie calls me. He's like, he was trying to sell me something else. I don't even know what it was. He was trying to sell me some bullshit. I'm like, nah, that ain't what I need. What I need is a trailer. He like, shit, I got 2 trailers right here. I'm like, all right, let me come look at the trailers. I go look at the first one. I'm like, that ain't what I need, but I take it because I'm so desperate. Like, I got literally like 16 hours before I got to get this shit to this lady house. So he like, well, I got a trailer in the back. I'm like, all right, let me go see it. I go in the back. It was my baby. I like felt like crying. I'm like, oh my God, Lord, like this is a miracle. So now let's work out the pricing. How much you want for it? I got like $600 that I'm ready to give him. Like, I'll give you all of this shit. But I want to hear what he want to offer me. So I'm like, how much you going to give me? How much? What's the deal? He said $160.
What?
I said, what? And he said, but this is the thing, you got to take it with all the shit on it. And I'm like, well, what I'm going to do with it? He said, take it to the scrapper. I take it to the scrapper. They gave me $75. So I got the trailer
you got it for nothing.
Nothing.
Rounds.
50, 60 bucks, yeah.
Went to Home Depot, called my dude Dave. He's a mechanic. Shout out to Dave, the boss. You always got my back. Hit him up. He came, sprayed it down for me, got it looking good.
Cleaned up.
I was ready to go the next day.
That's hard. That's
First
hard.
delivery.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if you want to talk about this. I was looking at something the other day, and I seen you did like a scam report.
Oh, yes, I would love to talk about it because that's very important. Black people out here taking people's money and not really giving what they are saying that they're going to be giving, the services. So I had hired, she was basically coming on as like the event coordinator for the Bizzy Babies, for the Playhouse Visions, Vibes and Visions event that I did for my nonprofit.
Okay.
And the communication was great. Like, she said, this is her price. I'm not going to give you to it in pieces, nothing. I cashed after her bread. Boom. We ready to go. I told her what my budget was, so she would like come and offer me things like, I can do some gift bags for $40. I'm like, all right, that ain't too bad. Here go 40. Do that. You know what I'm saying? She sponsored, because at first she was just going to be a speaker. But then she told me about her services. And I'm like, I want to support my women. So I hired her. And so she ended up sponsoring the mimosa bar. And that was something that we telling the people, like, $25, you get bottomless mimosas. And now we're advertising this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that that's there, or that's going to be false advertising.
Right. Definitely.
The night before the event, like I said, the communication was cool. The very first meeting we had, went and met at a restaurant. She was like 45 minutes late. I'm not really tripping. It's unprofessional, but I be late too, so I understand. I'm not tripping off that. As long as that day come, you ready to go,
Right.
So
we know you be late.
I'll be late. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm just
I'm sorry.
I'm at Walmart. I'm like, you around the corner.
Look, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
so what happened with the lady?
So the night before, we called to just go over what the plans is for the day of, and she like, well, I'm gonna be late. I'm like, well, goddamn, how you know you're gonna be late and the day ain't even started yet? Like, what the hell? Okay, you know what, Lord? All is well. All is well. I just go with my positive affirmations. All is well. It's going to be good, period. So then the day of comes. She calls me. My dude got the truck. I don't have the gift bags or the mimosa stuff. That's all in the truck. Oh, my God. What? I already paid you for the gift bags. Right. You sponsored these mimosas and got me advertising.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay. All is well. All is well. All is well. So I get to the place, I'm setting up. I'm like, okay, when are you going to be here? Because it's like 2:40. The event's supposed to start at 2. It's 2:40. Okay, I'm 20 minutes away. Y'all, she didn't come in the door until 3:45. My event was over at 4 o'clock.
Oh, man.
You said bottomless mimosas.
Right.
You came in for 15 minutes, so that's not bottomless. You brought 3 bottles of wine. That's not bottomless. You came in looking very unprofessional. Like, we in there looking very put together, business casual. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to. Okay. What did you show up for? She left literally at 4. You was already late. Left at 4. Didn't have nothing. And then we had made vendor flyers to have some vendors there. She collected the money for that. She told me now she ain't coming off the bread. So that was the scam for me, because now you stealing.
Definitely.
Despite everything else that happened, now you're stealing.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna fight over $80. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It ain't.
Yeah,
but I
worth
do
it,
have to warn other business
People,
owners because I don't know if some woman with kids and this is her last is gonna try to go to her and get scammed. You feel me? Good thing for me, I have other revenue, so it's water to a duck's back.
Right.
But the experience was great.
Right,
I appreciate that.
The education
it was
powerful. Right, yeah.
Well learned. I got that.
Yeah.
But I just want to, make sure that I'm protecting another business owner. And that's really why I had to go live with it. And then another business owner introduced me to her, so she felt a little bit reliable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course,
so
yeah.
It was a lot of people who were kind of taken back. I had women reaching out to me once I put up that initial post. My inbox, what happened? I had something similar. So this is something that been going on. So it needed some awareness to it.
Damn,
That's
that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was an experience.
Because I seen it, I was listening to it, and I was like, damn, man.
I was literally in the back of the, like in the back, you know, as the program was going on, crying. Like, because I'm like, dang, how could she do me like this? I'm good peoples. I do square business. I don't deserve this. This
Right.
is some
I'm trying to
fucked
get
up
my
shit.
stuff up off the
I'm building
this,
my
and then this is
brand.
for my nonprofit. Like, this is
Yeah.
something that I'm doing for the children at the end of the day. I don't plan on receiving a dollar from this. Like, my services is my services. But what I use the money for is for the supplies. When I can't go there without no supplies. How we gonna make a vision board? You know, so I use the money for the supplies to make the vision boards for the kids.
Okay.
But yeah, it was.
So where do you hold these events at though?
So that event was actually co-sponsored by Life of the Party. She did the decor and she gave the space for free. But as of my classes, I partner up with with other organizations. They don't have to be nonprofit, but other organizations. Like for one example, Synergy Service. They deal with homeless youth who are like pregnant and stuff, going through things. And so they hired me to come in twice a month. And I deal with like all their new kids that come in, and I teach them how to write goal lists, make a vision board, and we try to do it for make a vision board for the next 6 months to a year, so I can see what comes from it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's so crazy? Not to get off that, but I didn't realize how many homeless kids there was until this past Christmas when my old lady had did these gift bags and gave them to the homeless. It's a lot of homeless kids, families out here though that I didn't even understand. I'm talking about moms, dad, kids on the streets.
Right.
I couldn't believe that.
I mean, but have you heard in the news like 2 homeless people have passed away? I mean,
Yes,
right
yes,
now they have this
yes,
thing
yes.
where like you get ticketed if you have a tent or something put up. That's outrageous to me.
No resources for these
I mean,
these
because
families
at
with
the
these
end of the day,
kids though.
shelters are going to fill up. And then with a pandemic, they have to do even more, you know, cut down on even more of the capacity of the building. So where are these people going to go?
Yeah.
And now y'all saying they can't have tents. I guess the best thing is to put up a tent so they can haul you out to jail. At least you go somewhere warm.
Get somewhere warm. But you
And
mean to
get
tell me with all the
meals.
resources that you got, you can't put these kids, families, about these vacant buildings, all this shit that motherfucking really city can we be using? Y'all saying fuck that?
What about the churches?
Yeah, nah, that's a whole other
See,
story. though.
it's all a scam. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say, you know, it's good for black people we get our own bag because they don't care about
They don't care about
us, you know what I'm
us. Yeah,
saying?
they really don't. They really
And
don't.
until black people, you know, wake up and understand that they not gonna give. Only thing they gonna give you is the public assistance, the Section 8, the food stamp.
The stuff
You know,
that's
and
gonna
they
handicap you.
and they
Because
trying to
it comes
cut
with
that out.
regulations.
Yeah, exactly.
They trying to
And
cut that
comes with
out.
regulations,
Yeah,
yes.
you
Yeah.
make a certain amount of income, you're off.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
you can't have your.
It's to keep you there like that,
The,
though.
the husband can't be in the house with you. Yeah,
none of
none
that.
of
That
that
don't make
shit.
sense. How's you gonna? How is that a family if the husband can't be there?
Man, that's how they play
Why
this
can't we
shit.
Why can't we get any assistance if the husband is there?
Right.
See,
Yeah, that's the cripple the family though.
to
Yeah.
keep
If
it
you
broken.
break up the family, you know, then the kids is gonna keep going haywire and they gonna keep making money off us because they gonna
Yeah.
go to jail. You gonna get the
Yeah, and that's what it's
prison
about.
system.
William Lynch.
Yeah.
Willie Lynch. That's what
Prison
it's about
system is
too.
a trip though.
It is, too.
That's the biggest money maker in the United States.
Facts. Recession proof.
Yeah,
It's recession proof.
it's essential.
And that's something.
It's definitely
definitely. That's something that I like. Man, I don't know. This past couple of weeks, man, I've been just kind of like reflecting on that shit too, man. I'm telling myself, what can I do to like maybe save a nigga from going to jail? Because I think all the time myself, I fucked up a lot of situations, and I was just talking to my cousin. I got a cousin got 2 hard 40s.
Mm-hmm.
He's never coming home. That nigga called me the other day. I was at work. That nigga called me. He said, I know you're at work, cuz I just want to say something to you, man. I thought he was talking about suicide, bro.
Yeah.
For real, dog. And he was like, I'm never getting out of here, dog. He like, just promise me something, cuz, that you'll never come back, man. And you try to help somebody don't get in our situations. And I was like, damn. He was like, I don't know what to do, cuz I'm dead. I'm gonna die in this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
And that fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I gotta figure out something. What can we do, dog? What can I do? Can I say?
I got an uncle and already died up in there, and I got one that's looking like he about to die up in there.
That's crazy.
It's real.
Yeah. Over a bad mistake that he made when he was a kid.
Yeah,
man.
and it follow you all the
And
way.
it followed him all this time.
Yeah. And then that's the thing too. Are people like, you already know how probation is. You feel me? That it's gonna get you right back up in there.
I mean, I don't know, because I did a lot of probation time, but I just
told them, just put me back in there. Let me do my time like a G. Then let me out.
let me
I
do
can't
my
do
time.
it.
Well, that's
I
because
tried.
well, you know, depending on how you moving though, too.
You
Though,
know, me,
Yeah.
I look
It
at
was petty.
I look at it like a second chance, though. If you get a second chance and you can't walk down a second chance, then you deserve to go back to jail.
I mean, it don't even be that. It be something simple. Like, it been people who got thrown back in jail just because they couldn't find employment.
Yeah, but it's ways around that. You got to figure that out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I didn't have any excuses. I still found a way.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna make checks still.
I'm gonna make checks still. I'm gonna do something.
I'm not gonna
I
go
called
back.
my auntie. I was her caretaker. Just get the check stuff.
something
She
like
bust me
that.
down $50. I didn't care. I got the check stuff for the parole. There's ways around it. There's ways around it.
But the thing is, lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, at 18, you don't know what you doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Most
Like-
people that's on probation is, well, as a black male, you know, they can't stop the intoxicants. They gotta have a narcotic. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop smoking weed for 2 years. Like, bro, come on. You can't go get some pee. I mean, you ain't trying to figure it out. Like, you want to go to prison.
Yeah, but when you're a younger kid and you into that, and you don't have them role models or nobody really telling you that you're around regurgitated information where everybody's doing the same shit you doing, it's hard, cuz.
It
I don't
really
know.
is.
It's
I mean, it's
hard,
about
bro.
the
I did
environment.
6
It
years
is.
on that shit straight with no fuck up. So I can't.
Yeah, because you're a different person. You come up under different situations.
I just feel like I said, man, I knew what I did. And I'm like, y'all give me a second chance. I'm not gonna fuck up. That's just the way I looked at it.
But it's a lot of us, cuz, don't even look at it like that, man, because you so regurgitated in the environment.
But not only that, sometimes we in self-destruct mode.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we are our worst enemies.
Very much
You know,
so.
and we be fighting against the system, not knowing, like, at the end of the day, they gonna win.
Yes,
Facts.
it's a non-winning list.
Yeah.
But that comes with age and that life experience to keep
Immaturity,
getting
right.
your head hit
Yeah.
to learn that, okay, I give up.
Yeah, hell,
Let me
it took
get on
me,
out of this shit.
It took me
Yeah.
40 some motherfucking years
You
to
know what
figure
I'm
that
saying?
out.
Like, it just takes some time.
Yeah, it took me 40 fucking years
I
to
get
figure
that
out.
because you couldn't pay me to do the things now that I did when I was 21.
Exactly.
Period.
You couldn't. No way.
But see, that's
No
what
way.
I'm saying with the jail situation. Like, how you gonna lock somebody up for 20 years for something that they did when they was 15, 16, 17? You know, and now they're a whole nother person now. You know what I mean?
But that's why we as people are gonna either have to start getting up in there, like literally like getting in there and infiltrating the system. Like, we have to change these laws in order for it to stop. Because right now the law is if you do this, you're looking at 10 to 20 years.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, until that starts to change, then we will continue to be in it.
Yeah, definitely.
But see, the thing about us, man, we don't like to see the next person win.
Not at all.
Because we are already trained.
The division.
Yeah, we already trained to not like it. So, you know, or the person that get to being the upper person, you know, it's look at my car, look at my new handbag, look at, you know, and that makes people be like, oh, you gonna do that? Now I'm gonna come take it from you. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's like black people are so messed up. We don't want to see each other win. And that's the thing that I be trying to stop with this situation here.
Right.
Like, if I can see somebody else doing they shit, I want you to come in here and talk about it. Let other people know, look, man, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? I created this off of nothing myself, but you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. You
And
know
I was with it too, because I want people to see that, no, man, listen, you can do some other shit legit and be right and push the culture forward and be out here doing stuff. So when I heard you was coming, I was excited.
Yeah, he was the main.
Like, I was excited because we need to see this.
Thank you so much.
I say a young black female entrepreneur. If let the truth be told, I know niggas gonna get mad about this, but you niggas ain't doing shit no motherfucking way. It's the women that's pushing this shit for real. You niggas is too busy
But I mean, it's like
Sam Rothstein in each other.
and what y'all need to understand is the men, if you ain't got the idea, you don't know where to go, get you a bomb ass woman that do and invest in your chick.
Oh, I've been saying that.
Yeah,
I've been saying
makes
that.
You gonna win like that too.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense.
But it's like, you know, some dudes they get caught up in the fake shit, the material shit.
Correct.
You know, I need the baddest car. I need I need the Gucci belt. You know, instead of taking that little $200-300 and put it over here towards something that's gonna make you $2,000 or $3,000.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they don't think about it. You only thinking about today. They ain't thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, and plus the women, you know, women are already like more mature than men because they already nurturers by heart, so they not really tripping. They tripping on how I'm gonna survive. They got kids, like nigga, I gotta.
Yeah,
Okay.
I duck something away.
I got my babies, nigga. I gotta figure this out. While you talking about, I gotta go buy a Gucci belt and a scarf.
Yeah.
Women are already like, but we gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
So they move different from
I mean,
men.
we like in my household. It ain't just mommy the entrepreneur. The kids is the entrepreneurs too. My kids this spring will be coming with B&J Luxe Puppy Boutique. So they're coming with dog clothes. But it's designer. Talking about who got a pup? I mean, Balenciaga sweaters, LV, Gucci.
My granddaughter got a puppy too. I need to get with my granddaughter.
So
just got a
let
puppy
me know.
too.
Yes, we got the puppy wear coming, but I'm putting my kids behind this. I'm gonna take out to the vendors, pop-up shops that come, and get them out there and sell their product and get them into creating their own revenue.
Well, you make sure when they do, you bring them by the block.
Yeah, bring them here. And you know what? Cause starting, I want to say at the end of March, early April. We're going to be hosting pop-up shops here in the parking lot. So
perfect.
I'm going to have
I'm
everybody
trying to be at every pop-up shop in the town. So you let me know for sure.
Definitely. We definitely doing that. And that's just to push more black people. You know what I'm saying?
It is, yeah.
To push more black people to get to be entrepreneurs. Because when this pandemic hit, man, a lot of black people didn't know what they was going to do.
Hell no.
White people already had it figured out.
Yes.
You know, they stacking, saving.
Yes.
You know, a lot of us, we living day by day.
Yes.
Check by check. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, you gotta figure it out.
Fast.
And being young, you know what I'm saying? Figuring it out.
I'm old.
You ain't old.
Man.
You ain't
old. A lady never reveals her age.
Exactly.
But I'm going to let y'all know I'm old up in these streets.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying she's still young compared to, you know, the people that be doing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people really start getting business minded like for 40s.
Yeah.
Early 40s. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody that's young.
See, I came across this, my homegirl. My friend Brittany, it was like when I first had my first kid, we ended up sitting down, coming up with a list of about 20 businesses we was gonna start.
Right.
And that really what got our mind turning. Like, man, there's so much stuff we can do out here.
But you know what's so crazy? You actually did it.
I know.
Yeah, you pushed it. Like motherfuckers come up with some shit and won't even push it, won't even do it. Just fall back on it. So man, listen, hey dog, you doing your thing, man. That's why every time I see your shit, I'm sharing it. I like that because I respect that. I respect what you're doing too. I really do.
And I promise y'all, like, man, it be so funny. Like when I talk to my family and stuff, like y'all, I'm only at 30%. Like I'm still loading. Like I'm gonna be dropping so much in just 2021. Like it's gonna be ridiculous.
We gotta get up out of here, man. We appreciate you coming through. I just want you to take a little time to let the people know where they can go.
Okay.
Check you out, get your stuff, you know, Bizzy Babies.
Yes. You can check me out on Facebook at Bizzy Babies, and that's BIZZY BABIES or www.bizzybabies.com, BIZZYBABIES.com, or give me a call at 816-328-8029.
Well, y'all heard it here, man. Y'all already know this is All the Smoke Podcast. Hey, man, y'all know how to catch the show every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I want to thank Miss Diamond for coming through, chilling with us. And all the time, man, like, share, subscribe. YouTube channel, go download the Power 101, the Blocc Radio app, man. Stream the music, man. We play 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Man, I'll see y'all next Tuesday. It's going down. We out here. What you say, Griff?
It's your boy.
We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke.